Hi everybody, my name is Shannon and welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this is your first time here, you have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm dealing with yarn and knitting and crocheting and creating and just having a blast. If you're a returning viewer, you already know that. So, about a week or so ago, I had some friends celebrating my birthday. August is my birth month. And one of my friends gave me some wonderful, wonderful things along with a box of safety eyes and requested that I make a little dragon for her grandson who's getting ready to be deployed. She never makes hats every year, and where he's going, it's a little too warm for one of the hats that she makes. That's okay. I got one. Look at this. Look at this gorgeous hat. Yep. Along with the other stuff, she gave me this gorgeous orange tweed hat. It's nice and slouchy. I like a slouchy hat with my hair sticking out like that. That's just my choice. I love it. So I put out a poll. I went searching YouTube and decided, all right, leave that mess. what dragon do I want to make? And I threw out a poll. The first choice was the bearded dragon. That was my favorite of them. But let's face it, a bearded dragon's a lizard, right? And it was a really cool lizard. And I got pictures. I'll show all the pictures and everything. I'll stick them somewhere. So bearded dragon was the first one. And the second one was a cute little pocket dragon. And it reminds me of those woobles that are for sale, the beginner crochet kit, you know, just a little tiny pocket dragon. And the third one was a cute little horned dragon with wings. And I put out the poll and everybody, well, not everybody, but number 3 won the day, to include by Rose, who voted in the poll too. So she liked that one. And of course I couldn't disappoint. I gotta make one. So here's my, and it's a tutorial, and I'll link that too. And the tutorial is not hard to find, or not hard to follow. It really isn't. So I went ahead and I did that. And here's my first attempt. I didn't finish him. This is my first attempt. Isn't that cute? So it's not done. I got a little irritated. I'm not gonna lie. And then I just broke the yarn and I wasn't gonna do anything. I got all the way up to the eyeball portion, right? Just little eyeballs and everything, those cute little safety eyes. And I broke the yarn. I wasn't gonna finish it. My husband said, you need to finish it. It's cute, it's quirky, you need to show it off. He gets his way a lot. I'm just saying, we've been married like 32 years. He gets his way a lot. It's okay. So I made another one. It's okay. So you look on this and you see that cute little white patch and you see his little bottom feet, right? And those are popcorns. Really well done, really well placed. So those are popcorn stitches, right? And those are appropriately put. And you get this little arm over here and you get this little arm like back here. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right, right? So I followed it with the stitch count and everything. And you know how when you're crocheting in the round with single crochet or anything, and you're doing the round and you're not joining your rows, your seam isn't straight up, right? It goes on an angle. So all my stitches were correct on here, but because of that angle, you can see his little arm is out of whack. All right. I continued. And then you can also see the little white patch with the center of his belly, a little crooked. Yeah, it's okay. So I continued because why wouldn't I, right? And then you look at the way that he's looking. It looks like I sewed the head on. No, this head is crocheted on, which makes it nice and easy, right? Makes it a whole lot better, a whole lot easier because it's crochet on as you go. And if you've been following me, you know that I generally crochet the heads on crooked, not on purpose, but that's just how that works. They are looking to the right or to the left or whatever, or they have a crooked smile, or one eye's a little bigger than the other if I'm not using safety eyes, or they're not placed evenly if I'm hand sewing them on. It adds character. My critters have character. So this one looks like I did it all by myself and had character because it's the little belly is off-centered and it's like this. Absolutely adorable. So I will finish this because, you know, he told me I needed to finish it. I think he wants it. Truthfully, I think he wants it. It's really cute. And I think even with the arm being off-centered like that, I can take some of that red sparkle and I can pull it in and stitch it down, and it won't really be noticed that it's, you know, one arm's back here. Okay. I just wanted to show you because, you know, we all, it's a learning process, right? Yeah, I know how to crochet. You know how to crochet. I can knit. You can knit, right? It's okay. And not everything turns out exactly as we had planned. It doesn't mean it's wrong. It's just more character. So, want to see what it looks like when I didn't pay attention to that and I put that extra stitch in and I put the little arms where they should go, or at least in my opinion. Look at that little dragon. Isn't that just the cutest thing? And you can see how I made sure that I put the white in the very center. I one stitch off a little bit there. It's okay. And then the little arms and everything are more symmetrical, right? They look like they belong there. And then look at that tail and those gorgeous wings. And it's all sparkle yarn because, hello, I love my sparkle yarn. You can't see it from here, but this bin is almost all sparkle, and it's fingering weight, and it's almost all of it is sparkle yarn. So I just went in my sparkly bin and made a cute little red and white sparkle dragon. And I think it is adorable. You can see the two, and you can see how the face is directly pointing straight. I did some adjustments on where I did those increases on that one too, to make sure that his head was, see, can you see the difference, right? You know, eyeballs and everything, one's not pointing to the same. And I'm holding the back end in the same spot, and you can see where the white is on both of them and all that. I tried, got my little guys. You know, this one's just not paying attention. You know, this is like your child when you're like, hey, we're gonna take a picture. Everyone look at the camera. Yeah, that's what that is what's going on here. Hey, straighten your clothes, make sure they're good. Yeah, that's just normal. But I thought this was the absolute cutest little dragon. I mean, I think it's going to be loved. I think that it was quite appropriate. A lot of the comments I hadn't thought of. Well, obviously, if I would have thought of them, I would have, you know, just not needed the poll. But it was, the first one was the bearded dragon, which is actually a lizard. And that one right there, a lot of them said was not as cutesy and maybe better for a guy because, you know, it's a young man. And they liked that, but it didn't really fit 100% with the theme of mini dragon. I mean, you look at this and you're like, that's what a mini dragon looks like. You look at the other one and it's like, that's a lizard. It's a cool lizard, but it's a lizard. So this fits the theme of the dragon, but it's cutesy. So there was that little bit of a back and forth on this one. The number 2 option was way too cutesy for a lot of the people, and that one didn't get the votes. But this is adorable. I'm gonna have to finish his little brother, little sister, whatever you want to call it. You know, the little guy that's just not paying attention, and maybe I'll end up giving this one to Rose and this one for her grandson so she can have one, and you know that this one's always looking out for the brother or sister, right? You know, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? You know, we can come up with a story or something. Oh wow, that's a good idea. You know, you have this, you know how people do the random acts of kindness and they'll make a small little something and they'll leave it somewhere. And a lot of times you'll attach like a Ziploc bag, put it in a Ziploc bag and a little card with it. And it says, if you find me, I'm not lost. If I made you smile, take me home. Or that's the sentiment. I mean, it's a cute little poem rhyme, but that's the sentiment of it is it's okay. You can take this because people hide them all over the place. So, putting a story with this one. I think that we need to come up with a story as to what this dragon is doing and how it winged its way to where it's going to be. Are you guys creative at writing? Can you do that? I don't know. But yeah, we have to come up with a story, just some little story, and then we can add this little guy in there to the story. I like the idea that this one's kind of like looking to the side or whatever, because it's like looking to its brother or sister or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. You know, they're critters. I don't know. But yeah, I think we can come up with something. That'll be cute. Little special stories, our little pocket dragons, and you know, they're little twins and they're just not the same without each other. I don't know, something. We could come up with something cute. That'd be fun. Yeah. Well, thank you everybody who voted in the poll and helped me to decide what to make, and ended up making twins, right? You know, fraternal twins. They don't look exactly alike, right? Helping me to make the little twins here, and enjoying the process and showing you how I came up with this, and showing you the quirks too, because not everything works the way that we want it to, and you need to see that, and it's okay. It's been a lot of fun. And if you have a story idea, please tell me. I think that'll be so cute, because I'm going to be delivering this to her probably pretty soon, so then she can get it off in the mail or whatever she needs to do. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. Bye-bye.